Hey, what's going on, everybody? Rick here, and this is your weekly wrap-up. All right, let's begin with the newsy news. Monorail yellow at Walt Disney World got a flat tire. The Reedy Creek Fire Department and Orange County firefighters responded to evacuate guests from the train. A passenger on the monorail said he heard a loud bang right before the monorail stopped. Disney said no injuries were reported. Just a friendly reminder that I do have a channel dedicated to Disney content. It's called Rick's in the Queue. Subscribe for your daily dose of Disney, such as flat tires on the monorail, and sometimes more. Now, moving on to Busch Gardens, they are planning new attractions and updates for 2024. The park shared a new rendering of the upcoming Phoenix Rising roller coaster. Phoenix Rising, the previously announced suspended family thrill coaster, opens in the spring. This new attraction is going to give you a good look at the Serengeti Plains, said Eric Elliott, Vice President of Engineering and General Services. It's going to give you great visuals of the Pantopia area. It's just going to be exciting for everyone, he says. The coaster will reach a top speed of 44 miles per hour as riders travel across more than 1,800 feet of track. It will be the park's 10th coaster and the first to feature on-board audio. A new rendering released during a presentation at the park shows the coaster's layout. Now, there will be an update to the kangaroo exhibit at Busch Gardens. The exhibit will be updated with a lush green environment, said Elliott. Outside of the exhibit will also be updated with new facades and signs. Next year will also bring new entertainment offerings to Busch Gardens. A new ice show is in the works. Not many details were shared, but the show is scheduled to open in the summer of 2024. Universal Orlando announced the dates of the park's Mardi Gras celebration. It will start on February 3rd and go through April 7th. The event is included in your park ticket, no extra cost. It will also have special food tents, entertainment, and that fun Mardi Gras parade. In a couple of weeks, Christmas will return to Gaylord Palms, as will the resort's Holiday Ice attraction, which is inspired by a Charlie Brown Christmas. The walkthrough exhibit, opening November 17th, will feature ice sculptures of Snoopy, Charlie Brown, and other members of the Peanuts gang. And now back to Busch Gardens Tampa. The theme park has announced its holiday plans. It's that time of year for thrills and holiday cheer at Busch Gardens Christmas Town, the biggest and brightest holiday celebration in the Tampa Bay area. From November 11th through January 7th, the park transforms into a bright winter wonderland of seasonal entertainment, unique and up-close encounters with animals, culinary masterpieces, as well as attractions such as Serengeti Flyers and the award-winning hybrid coaster Iron Gwazi. All new this year, guests can celebrate the season with new light displays that will take over the Jungala area, extending all the way through Pantopia, featuring a light-up walk-through dragon. Also, a brand new 40-foot pixelated tree will deck the halls at Cheetah Plaza. And of course, plenty of seasonal food and beverages will be offered throughout the park. For more information, visit buschgardenstampa.com. Universal Orlando has a brand new ticket offer for Florida residents. Residents who purchase a two-park, one-day park-to-park ticket can now get a second day for free, meaning they get 2 days of admission for the price of 1 day ticket. The ticket includes admission to Universal Studios Florida and Universal's Islands of Adventure, but residents can also add Volcano Bay, the water park, for an additional $25. Universal says the ticket can be used through March 6th of 2024, but it does have blockout dates from December 21st to January 5th. The promotional tickets start at $184 for adults, $179 for children, but prices vary depending on the date. For more information, visit universalorlando.com. Orlando Informer Meetup tickets are selling out. Only select dates remain. 1- and 2-night tickets for December 8th and 9th have sold out. But one last chance to get in on the after-hours fun at Universal Orlando in 2023 remains. Select tickets for the November 16th and December 7th OI Mini Meetup and November 17th and 18th and December 1st and 2nd OI Meetup tickets remain available for now. Tickets are over 90% sold out and will not last much longer. For more information about the Orlando Informer meetups at Universal Orlando Resort, visit orlandoinformer.com. And that, my friends, is the newsy news. Now on to the Sip and Say segment. This is where we can sip our mummy coffee and say what's on our minds. Link to our coffee brand is in the description box. Let's first share our thoughts on the news. Monorail flat tire. I guess Disney does not carry Fix-A-Flat in the monorail. I don't know how they would put it in the tires anyway. I'm happy to hear there were no injuries and they got the guests off safely. That is quite the unique Disney experience that those guests had. That is for sure. And then getting the news on Universal's Mardi Gras starting early in February, so it's not going to be a long turnaround between having the holiday celebrations at Universal to when Mardi Gras starts, just like basically a month's time. And it's going to go, they say, until April 7th. We'll see if they extend it. Remember that one year they kept extending Mardi Gras that we thought it was just going to bump into Halloween Horror Nights? That's a lot of Mardi Gras. I enjoy it, especially the aspect of being able to get on and ride and throw beads on a Mardi Gras float. But I think that's a long enough time frame. Let's not extend it this year. February 3rd through April 7th seems like the perfect amount of time. And that will do it for my thoughts on the newsy news. I do have some other random thoughts. One thing I would like to mention to you guys is that the Mystery Channel is back to being a mystery. I tested one concept, got results. I think I will go forward with that concept eventually. But now it's time to focus on something else I may do with the Mystery Channel. I think there is a link in the description box for the Mystery Channel. If you are so inclined, if you are so brave as to subscribe to a channel that you know nothing about, that is a mystery to you, feel free to go ahead and subscribe to the Mystery Channel. I'm working on some things. I am testing it behind the scenes right now. You guys are still not aware of what it's going to be, but the mystery is back in the box. Go ahead and, like I said, subscribe to that if you dare, not knowing what it's going to be. But I'm pretty excited for it. Like I said, I tested one concept. I'm testing this new one now. I feel like both concepts will eventually find a home on a channel. But I think the second one that I'm doing might actually be released first. We'll see as I keep testing. And speaking of new things, Nikki's workshop is now live. My wife, Nikki, has her own YouTube channel now. It's called Nikki Workshop. Link to that in the description box. She's having a good time with that. She's only done like 2 episodes. Thank you for your patience in those as we are trying to dial in the settings of her live streams. So, we are not paralyzed by perfection. We've started it, and we will learn as we go and tweak as we go. But so far, so good. She just completed like her second episode, which is a 2-parter. I think she's going to do the second part in a few days. I know our kids are visiting tomorrow, or actually, you guys are watching this on Sunday. So, you know what? It's coming soon for you guys, the second part. And something I should mention is what she's working on. I believe she will have a grand reveal of the completed project, and live stream viewers of Nikki Workshop will have the first opportunity to purchase that item on NikkiWorkshop.com. So make sure you tune in if you like her creations. This one, I'm pretty excited for this one. I can't wait to see it all completed and available for you guys to purchase. But like I said, live stream viewers will know about it first. So you have the first opportunity to get your hands on that product. Now, our other little venture that we started this year, Mummy Coffee Company, we have sold out of the Curse. So if you're going in to the mummycoffeecompany.com and you're seeking out the Curse, that is sold out for now. The Curse is, I believe, our breakfast blend. It's sold out. We're working to get more, but at the same time we get more of the Curse, I am working to introduce a new flavor, Mickey Mocha. So I hope to have that available in 7 to 10 days, both a restock of the Curse coffee and introduce the new Mickey Mocha. And now let's move on to Espresso Self with questions and answers. If you would like to submit a question for this segment, please visit ricksflixemporium.com. That is sort of our hub website. You can reach many things offered in the Ricksverse from that hub website, ricksflixemporium.com. But that is also the place where you submit a question for Espresso Self. Just scroll down to the bottom of the homepage. There is a box there for you to fill out and put in your question or comment. And since Nikki is not with me right now, I'm reading the questions and answering the questions all on my own. Question 1 is from Renee. I'm so excited for the upcoming OI meetup and the mini meetup. Have you heard if Universal Photo Pass will be available during the meetup hours? I love the photos, but we are only doing the meetup hours in the parks this visit. And Renee, I have learned that the Universal Photo Pass will not be at the meetups now. They could be there in the future, is what I was told. So, but for this visit, no. Question 2 is from Joy. You may have answered this in previous videos that I haven't seen yet, but I was curious what Rick did before he became a YouTuber. Joy, I have answered this before, but I don't mind answering it again. The bulk of my working career was as an analyst in accounting and finance. A lot of time spent of my day looking into spreadsheets. A lot of that time was being a budget analyst, where we would prepare the budget and then obviously track performance against the budget and do little ad hoc reports, ROIs and things like that, just crunching numbers all day, basically. The last job I had, though, in the real world before doing YouTube was for a .com. I was part of a sales team. I was like the one person who wasn't a salesperson there. I was more like the administrator of the team, handling the contracts and also doing some, crunching numbers there as well. But enjoyed that job. A lot of that was downtown Orlando, but then about halfway through, we just switched to being working from home. So it was nice. I do enjoy what I do now a little more, but I've really enjoyed, for the most part, all the jobs that I had, mainly because of my coworkers. I had a lot of good coworkers. So anyway, that's what I did. I stared in a spreadsheet and crunched numbers for 8 hours a day. Next question or comment is from Emily. She says, this is for the Espresso Self segment. Just tried your Denial decaf coffee. Oh my gosh, it is so smooth and delicious. Just wanted to say I'm really loving the resealable coffee packaging. Haven't heard y'all mention that on the videos. Love it and love y'all. Yes, glad to hear you are enjoying the Denial decaf. We like and love all of our flavors and blends that we have. Like I said, we are going to come out with a new one, Mickey Mocha, soon. We will restock that Curse, which is the breakfast blend. I think I like all of them. I enjoy all of the blends. Nikki's favorite is still the Magi. But thank you for the kind words. And yes, the coffee bags are resealable. moving on to Alice. Says, we are coming back to Universal on Thanksgiving weekend and plan to use our passes to take advantage of early park admission. What time do you suggest arriving at the park to be at the gates and able to get in at 8 a.m. instead of 9 a.m.? We will be using regular parking because it's free with the passes we have. Okay, so first of all, Alice, I do want you to double check the early park admission times. Make sure, sometimes they have done it earlier than 8, so please double check on the days that you are attending when early park admission begins for the parks at Universal. That's the first thing. And I would say, because that will be a busier weekend, you should probably be in line at the gates 30 minutes before whatever that time is. If it is 8 o'clock, I think you should be in line at 7:30. I'm not saying parking at 7:30. I would say be in line at 7:30. So that means you probably want to park at 7:15. Be in the garage, stepping out of your car at 7:15. If early park admission is 8 a.m. But I would say 45 minutes before whatever the time is for early park admission. Next up, we have Dwight, which I think is the last little question or comment we have for today. Dwight says, with the opening of Epic Universe quickly approaching, what's your opinion on when they will announce the opening date and start taking reservations for the new hotels? Late 2024, early 2025, ? Well, Dwight, it's going to be a while before they actually announce an opening date. You know, they don't want to lock themselves into a date. So I don't think they would announce that until early 2025. I mean, this is just a guess on my part. Obviously, they want to announce it ahead of time, far enough in advance to start making sales and to start having the new annual pass that would offer that gate as well. So if I'm to hazard a guess, I would say early 2025, or they could announce it if they wanted to be cute on Christmas Day of 2024. But I don't think it's going to be that early. They don't want to lock themselves in to a date and be backed into a corner. They're still in the progress of building it, so things could go wrong. Things could happen that delays what they think is a start date. So now that I'm talking about it, I don't think it's going to be until 2025. They want to be rock solid sure that when they say it's opening on a certain date, that it will open. So the only way to do that would be, further along in the project. So hopes that, but as soon as they do announce a date, I will share that on the channel and probably other platforms such as my X account, Twitter X, as I like to call it, and like Instagram and stuff like that. Now, this is the time we would normally have QVC, but since Nikki is not with us, we're not going to have QVC today. I just want to remind you to check out her YouTube channel, Nikki Workshop, on YouTube. Also, the website is nikkiworkshop.com. She will be going live with part 2 of that segment she started last week. And as I said earlier, the live stream viewers, and I think you're really going to love this product she's making, will be the first to know what it is, to see what it is, and be the first to know when it goes on sale. So, or available for purchase, I should say. So make sure you check out Nikki Workshop on YouTube and nikkiworkshop.com. But that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is a wrap. Hug your kids, whether they be people or pets, and kiss your mummies. We are out of here, but always exit through the description box. A lot of cool links in there for you. You might discover something cool. Have a good one, guys.
It's gonna be a good day.